As well as using effects in After Effects, you can also use some animation presets. Animation presets are some predefined effects that you can use easily to make the clips look different. For example, on this one, we have a layer called London Timelapse 1. If I go to Effects and Presets, you see that the first category is Animation Presets. If you open this up, inside of this, you'll have multiple folders. For example, let's say you want to change the way your image looks. If I go to Image and Creative, if I open this up, these are all the presets that you can use. Let's say, for example, we apply the Colorize Gold Dip. And in order to apply this again, you either have to select the clip and then double click on the name of the effect, or you simply drag the effect on top of the clip here or here. So if I let go here, you see what the Colorize Gold Dip does. And of course, I now can change the options here. So if I want this to look more green, I can just go and pick a green color like that. And if I hit OK, it just updates it. Let me undo this twice so the effect disappears. There's another one called Sepia. So if I go to Colorize, apply the Sepia effect here, this is what that looks like. And this one is a combination of 3 different effects. So there's the fill effect, calculations effect, and the tint effect. I'll undo that as well. There's another one called Bloom, Brights and Darks. This is what that looks like. And again, this is a combination of fast blur, calculations, and another calculations. And if I press Command Z to get rid of this, we can multiply these effects as well. So if I apply the sepia first, on top of that I can apply the Bloom, Brights and Darks. This is what that looks like now. So you can combine these effects. I'll undo that as well. And again. So there's quite a few options here that you can use. There's also some options for the transitions. For example, let me just go and bring a different clip in here. So if I go to the project panel, in the video clips, I have another clip called London Timelapse 3. So I'll select this and drag this just on top of this one. So this is a different clip as you can see. Let's say I want this top clip to start coming in round about here, just about maybe 2 seconds in. I want the top clip to come in. So it's going to be a transition going from the bottom clip to the top one. Now, if you leave your playhead where you want the transition effect to start from, let's say in this case on the 2-second mark, and if I go to transitions, let's say wipes, and if I scroll down maybe in this list and then use the wedge wipe, all I have to do now is to go and double click on this, and this will automatically animate as well. If I go and play this, have a look. And what's happening here, I can reveal that by pressing the letter U, is that the radial wipe effect is being animated on the specific transition completion property to go from 100% up here down to 0%. And it started on the 2-second mark because that's where my playhead was. So the top layer is only coming in from the 2nd second until the 3rd second, and then it's fully visible after that point. If I undo this, I can also apply the linear wipe. If I go to, let's say, 1 second and then double click on linear wipe, it's now going to make this clip, the top clip, come in at the 1-second mark, and it wipes on from left to right like this. Now, if I select this top clip and go to Effect Controls on the left, I can change the angle of this wipe. I can make it go from, let's say, right to left, holding down the Shift key, like that. I can also change the feather. This is the softness of the transition there, as you can see in the middle. And if I let go and play it now, you see this is how you can wipe a clip on very easily by using a transition that's an animation preset. So as you can see, using animation presets can be a huge time saver when it comes to applying and animating effects.